creating and sustaining momentum in your business. The secret is what I'm about to share with you guys this morning. Ladies and gentlemen, before I go ahead to share with us the secrets to creating and sustaining momentum in your business, I would like to first of all share the essence of momentum. The purpose of the momentum we want to create and sustain is in fulfilling the vision of C2 Energy. So I'd like to run through the vision of C2 Energy quickly again. I would like to reiterate on this vision so that you understand. The vision of C2 Energy is to raise a financially free people who will in turn raise other financially free people who will collectively use their resources and affect the world positively. And the mission is to raise 50,000 monthly millionaires in the connected economy and usher in the next generation world changers. This is the reason for the momentum. This is the reason for creating and sustaining momentum, so that we can actualize and fulfill this vision and mission in no time. Ladies and gentlemen, what is momentum? I need you to pay close attention. This is going to, if you're just joining this business, you're lucky. You're listening to this. It's going to change a lot for you. If you're connected here for a while, just pay close attention, because this training is going to do a whole lot to your business. If you catch it this morning, there's nothing stopping you. What is momentum? That magical phase when exponential growth kicks in is momentum. When you begin to experience exponential growth, not additional growth in your business, exponential growth, that's momentum. What is momentum? When duplication goes crazy and you come to a point where you feel unstoppable, that is momentum. That is momentum. What is momentum? When your income multiplies many times over, that is momentum. That is momentum. What is momentum? Momentum is what makes a leader appears way better than they actually are, which is where the danger always kicks in. But it makes a leader appears better. It makes a leader begins to showcase results. It makes a leader look like he knows what he's doing. Because without momentum, a leader will appear as a caricature of his true self. What is momentum? When egos sometimes inflating rapidly because of what is happening around you. What is momentum? Momentum is when leaders begin to feel like they are suddenly God's gift to network marketing. All of a sudden, people just see you and say, wow, this person is a blessing. This person is a gift. This person, momentum is in place. What is momentum? The height of the growth that has you feeling like it's going to last forever. When you feel like, man, what is happening now is going to be, this is going to continue because you are at your peak. Ladies and gentlemen, this is momentum. So the question now is this: if this is what defines, this is what momentum is, then how do I create and sustain momentum? How do I create and sustain momentum? Before I show you how you can create momentum and sustain it, I'm going to define momentum quickly in simple terms. I need you to pay close attention because I'm going to be running fast with the speed of light. Ladies and gentlemen, momentum as defined, number one, Momentum is the strength or force that allows something to continue or to grow stronger or faster as time passes by. The strength or force that allows something to continue or grow stronger or faster as time passes by. Momentum is what will make you win faster. Momentum is what will make you get to your destination faster. Momentum is what will help you to achieve that which you have set to achieve faster. That's what momentum is. Secondly, momentum is when you have done a set of actions for a set period of time that starts to overlap results and provide an almost residual nature. When you have done some set of activities over a period of time and the result begin to show up in an overlapping manner and it is almost residual, that is momentum. Actions you took last month and is affecting you this month. You did some set of activity last month and you're seeing the result this month. Momentum. Ladies and gentlemen, this morning I'm going to share with us the key to creating momentum in your business. And I'm going to show you how you can create it and sustain it. So I need you to stay put, please. This is not a meeting you want to run out of this meeting early. No. Anything that throws you out of this meeting is not of God. Ladies and gentlemen, when it comes to momentum, there is what I call pre-momentum phase. And there is what I call during the momentum phase. And there is what I call post-momentum phase. The key is what you need to grab at the pre-momentum stage. That is what you need to take hold. That is what you need to lay your hands on. That is what you need to possess before the main momentum. And I'll show you what you need to do after the momentum is in place. So what is the key to creating momentum? The key is what you must have. You must have a key before you can open a door. If you don't have a key, your access into the house is restricted. And what is the key that you need to creating momentum in your business? And ladies and gentlemen, it is summarized into just one thing, and it is called belief. Belief. Belief is the key to creating momentum. Belief. How much do you believe what you are doing? How much do you believe in yourself? How much do you believe in the leadership that is leading you? How much do you believe in the opportunity that you have? Is key to creating momentum. Take away belief, you can never create momentum, talk less of sustaining it. Anything that tackles your belief, anything that tempers with your belief, tempers with your momentum. Belief is the key to creating momentum in your business. Let's move fast. Ladies and gentlemen, in creating momentum, there are two laws given. And these two laws were adapted from Matt Morris. There are two laws given. I'm going to share that with us quickly and we're on. The first law, when it comes to creating momentum in your business, number one, is this. Personal momentum precedes group momentum. That is the law number one. Personal momentum precedes group momentum. What do I mean? When it comes to leadership, the first level of leadership is influence. The second leadership level is becoming a producer. Personal production. Personal production is referred to personal momentum. Personal production. If you haven't mastered personal production, you will not be able to teach it to your teammates. Until you have mastered personal production, you will only be able to teach your teammates based on theories. You'll be telling them theories, no practical, unless you have mastered personal production. So the question is, what makes a producer as far as network marketing is concerned? What makes you a producer? What will you do that you can confirm that me as a leader, I am a producer? What do you need to do? Ladies and gentlemen, 30 is the minimum. 30 recruits is the minimum. This is when you prove that, yes, I am a producer, is by doing 30 minimum. Now, this 30 can be done in a month. This 30 can be done in 3 months. It's up to you. This 30 can be done in a month, in 30 days, and you can decide to do 10 in 3 months, 30. But you must do 30 within this period of time. The shorter the duration, the better. 30 is minimum. The question is, why 30? Why 30? Why 30? Now, here is what you need to know. Here is what you need to know. I need to pay close attention. If you haven't personally sponsored at least 30 people, you are not yet a real producer. This has been proven by different thought leaders on this platform. Different thought successful leaders have proven this, that the number 30 is the magical number. The number 30 is the magical number. If you have not sponsored 30 in 30 days, 30 in 90 days, you are not yet a real producer. You are not. And guess why you must become a producer? Because personal momentum precedes group momentum. You can't build an army of producers if you yourself you are not a producer. A man cannot teach what he does not have. A man cannot give what he does not have. A man cannot demonstrate what he is not. You can't build an army of producers if you yourself you are not one. You can't. You can't. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want group momentum, if you want your team to have momentum, if you want energy, momentum, activities in your team, that happens after your own personal momentum. Your own personal momentum. What kind of momentum do you have? Ask yourself this morning. Are you in momentum? Because it starts from you until you create personal momentum by becoming a producer. You cannot create group or team momentum. You cannot. Ladies and gentlemen, that takes us to the second law. The second law of creating momentum. The first one I said, personal momentum precedes group momentum. Secondly, the law of compressed activity. These are the two laws that create momentum. These are the two laws that create momentum. If you want to test the validity of this law, go and do it. Just go and do it. Go and bring in 30 people fast as possible in 30 days, in 90 days. Go and bring them into your team and see whether there will be no momentum. No, just do it. Just try. Go and bring in 30 fast in 30 days, 30 in 90 days, and see whether there will be no momentum in your business. You don't need to beg for it. These are the laws. The second law is called the law of compressed activity. The law of compressed activity. Ladies and gentlemen, this law states that the results you create in a compressed amount of time will pay you way more money long term than the same amount of effort put in an overextended period of time. The same energy you bring up, the same activity you do within a short period of time can pay you way money if you do the same activity but over an extended period of time. Example, enrolling 10 people in 30 days will pay you way more money over the next course of the few years in this business compared to enrolling 10 people over 10 months. Every month you are bringing only one person. You still did the same 10. The other person did 10, but he did his 10 in 30 days. You did your 10 in 10 months. Your result can never be the same. Let me tell you the implication. If you bring in effort small, over an extended period of time in this business, what happens to you is that your effort keeps drying up. It dries up. No wonder Eric Worre said, he says, slow and steady does not win the race. It is fast and consistent that wins the race. Fast and consistent wins the race. Ladies and gentlemen, why do you need the law of compressed activity? It may be the most clicked quote in our profession because it is so true. The law of compressed activity is true. Doing this within a short period of time is very true. It will produce a lot of results and create momentum in your business. The speed of the team is always determined by the speed of the leader. Any team, any group you see, the speed of that team or that group is determined by the speed of the leader. If you are here this morning and you are a leader and you're complaining that my team are not producing, my teams are not running, my team are sleeping, go and check very well. You actually started sleeping first. If you're here, you're saying there's no activity, no momentum, check yourself first, because there is no two ways about it. This cannot be overemphasized. The speed of the team is determined by the speed of the leader. Do you want speed in your team? Then get into speed. Do you want momentum in your team? Create personal momentum, and it will translate to your team. If you are enrolling one person a month, there's nothing wrong with that. You can eventually find a leader that way, but it's going to be a very, very slow process. Very, very slow process. And guess what? You will be banking on luck. You will be banking on luck. If you want to take luck out of your business, go and express and do what we call the law of compressed activity, doing a lot within a short period of time. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the big lesson. I need us to listen. This is the big lesson. Your engaged team typically does about 20 to 30% of what you do as a leader. So if you do one a month, if you recruit one person a month, most of your team will likely do none because they will always perform lesser than you. Your teammates will always perform lesser than you as a leader. They will do none. Only the real goal-getters in your team may do one, but they won't do more than you. If you're enrolling 5 people a month, you set the belief for your team at 5. So if you are doing 5 a month, your engaged team will likely do 1 or 2 a month, and your real goal-getters might do 4 or 5. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want your team to produce, you've got to go produce. Just go produce. Create personal momentum. That is how you can create team momentum. If you want your team to be on fire, set yourself on fire. You want your team to be on fire. All you need to do is to set yourself on fire. Before you know, the fire is burning in your team all around. Ladies and gentlemen, how do you sustain this momentum in the next 5 minutes I round up? How do you sustain this momentum you have created? By creating personal momentum and also by engaging in compressed activity within a short period of time. How do you sustain it? It is one thing to create momentum. It's another thing entirely to sustain it. It is one thing to create. What you use to create momentum is not what you will use to sustain momentum. Hello? Because you can't continuously be doing compressed activity over a short period of time, continuously. If you continue like that, you just break down, you knock down. So what do I need to do to sustain momentum? For those of you who are already in momentum, listen carefully. Listen carefully, because when you get into momentum, you get into the critical stage. Listen carefully. I need you to listen to this. Momentum is dynamic. Momentum does not keep itself going. It is your job to make sure all the momentum you have built does not fall. You have to find a way to sustain the momentum you have created so that it does not fall. Because if it falls, you have to go start afresh again to create such momentum. What truly brings success in business at the end of the day is not the momentum you have created, but the momentum you have been able to sustain. Hello? What brings about replicative success is not just creating momentum, but also sustaining momentum. Keeping your energy at that level, preserving your previous energy so that it is not wasted. That is sustaining momentum. Ladies and gentlemen, what are the keys to sustaining momentum in your business? I'm going to share with you the keys and we'll round up this morning. Are you getting value? If you're getting value, go to the chat space and type value. If you're getting value this morning, go to the chat space and type value, value, value quickly. Are you getting value this morning? Is something opening up to you this morning? Are there revelations that is opening up to you this morning? Are you already seeing why you are where you are and there is no progress already? It is just because there's lack of momentum. Lack of momentum. Ladies and gentlemen, value is being contacted. Let's proceed as we round up. Ladies and gentlemen, keys to sustaining momentum in your business. Number one, remember your why. Remember what? Your why. Your why. The belief and commitment that you have for your business growth and success is what helped you initially to build your momentum. You must always remember what pushed you into creating momentum. What exactly pushed you into creating that momentum? What is the reason for creating momentum? You must remember your why for you to be able to sustain momentum. Draw from that passion that led you to start your business in the first place. Use it to help you keep the momentum going. How you felt the first day you got started. Make sure you keep that passion. Preserve it because you need it. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you want? These are the questions you ask yourself that keeps you going. What do you want? Why do you want it? Who does it benefit? That thing you want to achieve, who does it benefit? Does it benefit your family? Does it benefit your community? Does it benefit your society? Does it benefit the world at large? These are questions you need to ask yourself, and it keeps you going. A wise man said that if you live for nothing, if you don't live for anything, you will die for nothing. If you don't live for something, you will die for nothing. Ask yourself the question why you live. What do you want? Why do you want to achieve it? Who does it benefit? Ladies and gentlemen, asking yourself these questions will help you stay on track and stay committed to your goal, even in the face of distraction, even when there are people around mocking you, even when there are people around making you feel like you can't do it. Ladies and gentlemen, always remember your why. Second key to sustaining momentum, be ready for change. Be ready for change. As Darwin said, he said, it is not the intelligent that survive. It is not the strongest that survive. It is those who are most responsive to change. Be ready for change. There is no ideal situation anywhere. That the situation is started with change does not mean you should just resign to fate. No, be ready to change. As it's changing, you are changing. Those who succeed at the end of the day are those who are able to change with the changing world. Remember, we said momentum is dynamic. Anything that is dynamic changes. So you must be ready for change. If you didn't know before, you certainly know now that change is the only consistent part of life, especially in small business life like this. Change is the only consistent part in life. Make sure you, your team, and your business are prepared to adapt to any situation at all that comes. Just be prepared to adapt. Live ready. Keys to sustaining momentum in your business. Number 3, change up your environment. Change up your environment, ladies and gentlemen. Take action. Create a positive, peaceful, and productive environment for yourself, for your teammates, and for your business. You create the environment you want. The environment that nurtures your vision, the environment that nurtures your goal, create it. Ladies and gentlemen, keys to sustaining momentum in your business. Number 4 or 5, whichever one. Set the right tune. Always set the right tune. Your morning routine sets the right tune. Your morning routine sets the tune for the rest of your day. How you started your day will determine how you end up the day. So begin crafting good habits that can help you carry through a productive work day. Number 1 recommendation is your cell meeting. Anytime you miss cell meeting, you waste that day. Your cell meeting. Your cell meeting will help you to define your day, will help you generate the required momentum and energy you need to run for that day. Set the right tone if you must sustain momentum. The next key to sustaining momentum is finish your to-do list. The things you have written out that you do, finish it. Finish it. Every single day, those things you told yourself you're going to do, finish it. Finish every single thing that you have outlined to do. Finish up that to-do list that has been sitting at the corner of your desk for months. You know the one. We all have it. Everybody has it. The feeling you get when you finish each goal, no matter how small, will help you celebrate those little victories. As you're finishing it, momentum is building. Momentum is building. Those little things, as you're finishing them, you are doing them. Those tasks that has been sitting there, that have not done it, as you're doing them, it begins to add up. Before you know, momentum is in place and it's sustained. Ladies and gentlemen, keys to sustaining momentum in your business. Teach and improve your team. Teach and improve your team. Now you are in momentum. Now you are producing. Now everything is running. Teach your team and improve them. You are as productive. You are only as productive. You are only as positive and successful as the people you surround yourself with. Hello. So make sure that your team carries the traits you wish to see in yourself, in them. Anything you want to see in yourself, make sure your teammates carry it, your leaders, your mastermind. Make sure they carry it. Make sure they possess it. Ladies and gentlemen, you are as productive, you are as positive, you are as successful as the people that surround you. That is your teammates. So make sure they carry the trait. Teach them, improve them. Let them see it. Ladies and gentlemen, keys to sustaining momentum in this business. Find what you do best. Find what you do best. We all have the area we perform best. Find what you do best. Do what you do and do it well. Find it and do it well. What you are good at, concentrate on it. And every other thing will follow. Find out what is working in your life. Find out what is working in your own team and begin to make it work more. The one that is not working will take clue. It will follow. Create a sense of stability in your brand and product, because a single superior product is better than multiple mediocre products. Find what is working. Don't become jack of all trades, master of none. Find that one thing that is working for you. Make it work more. That is the secret for success. Ladies and gentlemen, finally, key to sustaining momentum has been given to us. I need us to remember this. Remember that energy in motion stays in motion. Remember that energy in motion stays in motion. Once the ball is rolling, you have built momentum in your business. It becomes easier to innovate. When you are in momentum, it becomes easier to grow. When you are in momentum, it becomes easier for you to even recover and recuperate from the mistakes you have made while building the momentum. Don't be hard on yourself. You might make mistakes while you're trying to build momentum. It's normal. You will recover from them once the momentum is in place. Ladies and gentlemen, I need us to note that there is no growth without momentum. And with momentum, growth will cost a whole lot less. Take away momentum, you take away growth. No growth, no momentum, no growth. When momentum is in place, it will cost you less. It will save you a lot. Ladies and gentlemen, keep building, keep growing, keep moving forward, because the momentum you create in your business will pay off someday. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you and God bless you.